So here what they are talking is, what you have learned is organizational structure in SAP retail. So we just went through that. Yeah. So what are the organizational structures in SAP retail? Sales organization,
distribution channel,
stores,
vendors.
Yeah, but they are master data. They are not actually organization structure. But merchandising category hierarchy, then we have
Company code,
company code,
purchase organization,
yes,
assortment,
it's not organization structure basically, but yeah, it's an object, we can consider that. Okay, fine. So the next one is the difference between the distribution center and a store. So what is the difference between distribution center and a store?
Distribution center and store are different. The distribution center is a center to distribute the goods, and the store is a particular store where the requirements are raised to distribution center. Purchase order is gone to distribution center.
So distribution center are basically responsible for the procurement and the storage of the goods and distributing it to the stores. Though distribution centers generally do not sell the product directly to the customers, but the stores are basically responsible where they are directly selling the products to the customers. Okay. So the next is, describe how the article master is structured in SAP retail. Okay. So how the SAP master is differently structured in SAP retail is, you have material group in ECC, but here you have merchandising categories. Yeah. And instead of plant you have site data. Yeah. We have also seen the article master. That article master has different types like basic data, you have purchase related data only, where you maintain vendor specific data. Then we have seen like the site data you maintain, and storage. You also have the listing view. Yeah, so ISRTL has specifically this listing view. Based on listing you can maintain all the site data extensions. So you have a reference site, whatsoever you maintain in the reference site becomes applicable to all the stores. Then you have POS related data. Yeah. So all these informations are maintained in the article master. So we have gone through this entire cycle. Yeah, and you can see here central SAP retail. Yeah, central SAP retail, what it is talking is that this entire thing that we have discussed, vendor, distribution center, store, yeah, all these are part of central SAP retail system, but it is integrated with point of sale system, and it could be integrated with many other third party systems as per requirement. So you want to implement SAP retail in your enterprise. First, you have to familiarize yourself with retailing terminology used by SAP. So sometimes you will find like the business use a different terminology, and the terminology used in SAP is different. Yeah. So you have to be uh, so you should understand what are the terminologies used. So purchase organization, purchasing group. Yeah. Now SAP has come up with generally organizations have one procurement department, and that department they represent as a purchase organization. But within that department there could be sub department, okay, and they could have uh, certain functionalities which they just want to give it to certain um, departments. So if they want to segregate those things, they use either purchase organization or they use purchasing group. Yeah. Then one difference in SAP retail and ECC is we don't use division as a organization structure to differentiate the things. Yeah, we use basically distribution, sales organization and distribution channel. Yeah. So when we talk about an organization could have two different sales, um, totally separate businesses from sales perspective. If they are totally different, there is no relevance between these two organizations, or there are two company codes itself and they are separate. Yeah. So either you can differentiate at the company code level, or if the companies is still remaining same but there are two different business models itself, so what you do is you have two different sales organizations. But in case sales organization is one but the way of distribution is totally different, so you could have home delivery, e-commerce, yeah, as a separate totally business, and one is like a store related business and everything. So what you can do is you will have two different distribution channels. Yeah. Division we don't use this concept in, because we use basically the merchandising categories and the thing. Because if you use division and extend the article to different divisions, that this is the business and based on that we want to differentiate, the volume of the article will become very high.
Division is used in SAP.
In SAP ECC. Yeah, here you will also find division, but we are not actually using as an organization structure, and based on that we are not trying to perform any business activity. Site and storage location. Site is basically the plant, or which used in ECC is plant. Site can be of two things as we talked: distribution center and stores. Within that distribution center or store, the location where you actually put the articles, they are called storage locations. The biggest unit of that keeping the goods is storage location. most of the organizations generally use only one location, because if even within a site, if you have two locations and you want to transfer the good from one store to the other store, like just placing them from one place to other, you have to perform the transaction in SAP to tell them that now we have, though it's in within one plant. Yeah, so most of the organizations do not like to.
The distribution center is different and storage location is
Within distribution center you will have
storage
location. So you have a big distribution center, and now within this distribution center you are keeping one location. Yeah, might be you could have two locations. Two locations is one for all the goods which are coming and going, but one other location you have built for the purpose of any defective items. Now why you created this separate location is because when you are doing your inventory count, or you want to do certain check of the availability of goods, you do not want to consider that particular location goods. Yeah, or you want to differentiate those goods as logged and keep it separate for the purpose of your quality checks and some other activity. So when you want to differentiate something, so for that purpose you use storage location. So documents in SAP. So any transactions that you perform, okay, let's go to the second.